As a 4-H officer, you should make sure that your club meets the minimum requirements of Kansas 4-H clubs to make sure that your club is super. The 4-H community club structure is intended to be flexible, but these minimum standards must be maintained. All clubs must be led or advised by 2 or more screened and board-approved adult volunteers. If your club currently does not have 2 or more screened adult volunteers, we need to find someone to be screened and get them started in the screening process by contacting the extension office, or you will need to recruit more adult volunteers to become screened. Clubs must enroll at least 5 youth members from at least 3 different families. If you are not achieving this in your 4-H club, you need to recruit new members. So that means going out to schools, community festivals, inviting friends, all of those things to make sure that you have at least 5 members and from at least 3. And these are minimum requirements. Good clubs, you really do better with that 25 to 30 members so that not everyone is doing everything. You want to emphasize project exploration, leadership, and civic engagement within your club. Minimum requirements for 4-H clubs in Kansas 4-H include conducting a minimum of 6 regular educational experiences per year. Many clubs hold 9 to 12 regular activities throughout most or all of the year. Gatherings include, but are not limited to, business meetings, project meetings, service learning opportunities, and other 4-H learning activities. You must select and elect youth leaders to provide direction to your club with shared youth leadership opportunities, with shared decision-making, with agreed upon rules and bylaws, which as a club 4-H officer, you are those elected youth leaders or selected youth leaders. You must keep meeting, project, and financial records and submit required reports. In the Meredithing District, the required reports include the club officer report or a leadership report that is due October 1st and is usually filled out by a club leader that includes where you meet, what time you meet, who your officers are, and all of those things. And then the financial review report, which has been in great detail or will go into detail in the treasurer's training. As a Kansas 4-H club, to minimum requirements, you must follow state and local 4-H policy, which we do have local 4-H policy, and it is written down in our 4-H family guide and policy, and we update that every year. And you have to have a current 4-H charter, which most of our clubs do not or do have that. There's no problems with that. If you start a new club, you'll have to go through this chartering process. So as 4-H officers, I hope you make sure your clubs are meeting these minimum requirements. Encourage your adult leaders to meet those minimum requirements and make sure your club is super for the 24-25 4-H year.